Well, I'm in a position where I can be the best I can be each and every night. I have a organization, I have a team, I have great coaches around me that can put ourselves in a position to be the best each and every year. And then personally, I hold myself up to a standard higher than anyone. So that keeps me going as well. I really started to open my eyes when I was in 8th grade. We played in a tournament in Orlando. It was a national tournament. And we were kids from Northeast Ohio, from Akron, and we got all the way to the championship. We lost in the championship by 1 point. But we made a statement in that tournament that no one thought we could do. And I was like, okay, I got a little something going here. Maybe my dream can become a reality. Let's just stay focused. Being an athlete and being around basketball helped mold me to who I am today. The friendships and the brotherhood that it created, the love to, I think, when you play sports and you're committed to something, the commitment, the responsibility of showing up to practice on time, to being there for your teammates, to listening to your coaches, it's a responsibility that you have when you're playing with a group, that you have to hold your end of the bargain, and it shaped me to who I am today.
One, try to be better than me. Use me as much as you want. Use what I do. You can use my platform. You can use my words. You can use the inspiration that I try to give. But any way you can be great at doing what you love to do, you got to commit to it. You can't want something but not put in the work. And it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, no matter what it is. It could be a professional athlete, or it could be an artist, it could be a doctor, it could be anything in the world, a president of the United States. But you got to put the work in. And I think if you put the work in, the results will happen organically. And most important, you got to find happiness too. If you're having fun, enjoying what you're doing, then it just makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier to just you want to do it every day because it's something that you really enjoy doing, and you don't look at it as work. I mean, it's not about a little girl or a little boy or whatever the case may be. If you want to play, then you got to put the work into it. You got to put the work into it, and there really can't be much excuse. You don't need much to play the game of basketball. My first basketball hoop was literally was a crate. A milk crate that I cut the bottom out of it and nailed it to a telephone pole, just play it as much as you can, learn about it as much as you can, watch it. I was watching the game of basketball a lot too when I was a kid, when I wasn't able to play it, just trying to learn from the best. Seeing the intricate parts of the game, how important the bounce pass is, how important the chest pass is, how important, just being a great teammate and things of that nature. So this game is the most beautiful game in the world. And it gives back to you when you commit to it and you put all your passion and your love and your joy and your cry and everything.
When you're able to come through on your word, it allows the guys that you're leading, male or female, to be able to say, okay, we can follow this person because he won't let us down. You have to accept it. I think some people are born with it, but some people learn it as well. And for me, as the leader of our franchise and the leader of my household and the leader of so many different things, I think it's the confidence, but it's also you practicing what you preach. I'm not a guy who just talks about it. I actually go out and do it as well, from a basketball perspective or from a leadership perspective with my kids and my foundation. We have a promise initiative where they promise me that they will go to school, they will listen to their teachers, they'll be great to their classmates, and I promise them that I will continue to be a great role model, a father figure for them, and not let those guys down. So I take that responsibility, and I don't just talk about it, I actually do it as well. So when you're able to come through on your word, allows the guys that you're leading, male or female, to be able to say, okay, we can follow this person because he won't let us down. No matter if it's going good or bad. Every day is not a bed of roses. We understand that, and you have to be able to handle adversity as well. It's kind of crazy right now because I've been sitting and thinking over the past few weeks, past couple months, on what it means to open up a school, and how excited I am about this possibility for me to be able to be in my hometown and be able to open up a school and to know who's going to benefit from it. I know these kids basically more than they know themselves. I've walked the same streets. I've rode the same bikes of the streets that they ride on. I went through the same emotions, the good, the bad, the adversity, everything that these kids are going through, the drugs, the violence, the guns, everything that they've gone through as kids, I know. And for me to be in a position where I have the resources, I have the finance, I have the people, I have the structure, and I have the city around me, well, why not? Why not continue to do great things where you can help the youth, you can help the next, Barack Obama or Michelle Obama, you can help the next, Sean Diddy Combs or Jay-Z, you can help the next, LeBron James, you can help the next, whatever the case may be, Serena Williams, it's an endless opportunity, and it's kind of bittersweet timing because on this hand, I have a brand new school that's opening, and I want to be there on a day-to-day basis, 10 toes down for these kids. And then on the other end, I'm moving to Los Angeles. This is kind of like a dream come true for me. Growing up, I was a Cowboys fan, I was a Bulls fan, I was a Yankees fan, and I've always felt like that was like one of the historic franchises. And you look at the Lakers, being able to play for a historic franchise, with so much history. And now being able to partner with Magic Johnson, someone I kind of looked up to when I was younger and, wanted to make no-look passes like Magic, wanted to get on the break and be Showtime like Magic. And then for it to all come to fruition at this point, I think timing is everything. So, for me to be in this position now, the excitement that I have to be a Laker, I'm happy to be a part of it because I believe the Lakers is a historical franchise. We all know that, but it's a championship franchise, and that's what we're trying to get back to. And I'm happy to be a part of the culture and be a part of us getting back to that point. So this is where it is today, man. This is where, I have on one hand, like I said, I got my school, which I'm blown away by. And then I have my next chapter in my personal life, being a part of the Lakers organization and continue to do what I love to do, and that's to play the game of basketball. So there it is.